Hi, I'm Jackie O'Doherty, and today I'm going to be giving you helpful fitness tips for gardening and yard work. Now, these are activities that you can enjoy for a lifetime, and if you follow these tips, gardening can be a healthy part of your lifestyle for years to come. So just like any form of exercise, it pays to warm up before doing yard care, because taking just those few minutes to warm up can reduce the risk of injuries, relieve tension, low back pain, soreness, but most of all, it'll help you move easily and with freedom so that you can enjoy gardening even more. Now, experts in ergonomics recommend walking for 4 to 5 minutes before gardening, along with some basic stretching. So a walk around the block or a few laps around the outside of the house should do. Remember that your joints get lubrication through gentle movement, so walking and stretching makes for a perfect warm-up. As you work, there are two important rules to keep in mind. Rule number one is to always be sure you keep your body in neutral alignment as much as possible. Do your best to avoid any twisting movements that could wrench the back. And if you need to turn while lifting, make sure you pivot your feet or take small steps instead of twisting. Now, I'm going to show you an example of how to use a rake and how to use a weeder so that you're keeping your body in alignment, so that you get an idea of how you can do this with the regular tasks that you use for gardening. When you have your rake in your hand, you want to make sure that you're using your whole body to do the raking. So many people make the mistake of just using their arms and hands when they garden. So if you're just reaching out with your arms, that will really cause stress on the back. As a matter of fact, just holding an object out at arm's distance will cause 7 to 10 times more stress on your back than if you keep it close by you. So make sure, instead of just using your upper body to rake, make sure you're moving through with the whole body, forward and back, keeping shoulders, hips in alignment, and remember to bend those knees. Another example would be if you're using something like this weeder. This, by very nature, you have to use a twisting motion. Instead of twisting with your upper body, make sure you bend your knees, keep your shoulder and hip in alignment, and move your lower body along with the twisting motion. What that does is it keeps the spine in alignment and prevents injury. Okay, now after you're finished for the day, a proper cool down is just as important as your warm-up. So while it may be tempting to go sit down after hours of gardening, walking about for a few minutes is actually better. And this makes sense because if you've been kneeling for a long time and you get up and go into the house and sit down, your legs and back have a chance to tighten up, giving the knees a chance to stiffen. No one needs that. So be sure to walk around slowly for a few minutes. You can even add some slow stretches if you feel any tension, and then go inside and enjoy your much-deserved rest.